Hello everyone, Time to Grind here, and today I wanted to talk about Riot Games announcing 5 games plus some other special stuff all at the same time. So Riot Games is obviously the company that makes League of Legends, and it's pretty interesting because they're such a massive company, but they only have one game. And so it's awesome that they are just announcing several different games in several different genres all at once, and it is very, very interesting because this doesn't really happen very often. And apparently they ended up saying, part of the reason was because they didn't want the next game they made to be like, oh, well, what's going to be the next League of Legends, because there's so much pressure on that. So if they announce a bunch of games at once, it's not like any of them are like the next step, for the company, which makes sense. But it's also really interesting that they're all in completely separate genres, but I guess they don't want to, take players from, the same genres. But let's just go over all of the games that they are making. So first off, this one we kind of already knew about, but they are making a League of Legends fighting game, and it was originally codenamed Project L, and it is pretty interesting. It's one of the ones that are, the furthest away, so they said they're going to be going dark and, not expecting any news anytime soon, but it is going to be a fighting game with League of Legends, so that's kind of the least one we know about, but we've kind of known that's happening for a while. But that's pretty awesome, because League of Legends has a lot of really cool characters, and I could see them being implemented in a fighting game in a really cool way. And like every other genre in this game, you'll notice that most of these are massive esports, and we'll talk about that after I get through all the games. The next one they're doing is a huge esport, ready genre, and it is a tactical multiplayer FPS. So it kind of looks like a cartoonish version of CS:GO and Overwatch. So the gameplay is super tactical. So it's almost like Rainbow Six Siege, where you kind of combine part of the hero aspect and part of the super tactical aspect, except where Rainbow Six Siege tries to stay super tactical and realistic and try to keep things grounded. This is going to be way more cartoony. There's going to be character abilities, and there was like teleporting and summoning knives around you and stuff like that. So I'm very interested to see how that's going to work in the game, because it doesn't seem like two genres of an FPS thing that match very well. Rainbow Six Siege, it works because of the fact that they stay grounded and nothing is too crazy, but the fact that this is going on the complete opposite spectrum of it hasn't really been done before, and I'm really excited to see what comes out of that, especially since FPS games are some of my favorite games. Another thing they're making is a management sim. So say like Football Manager, where you have all your teams and stuff and you have to manage them. There's going to be one they're making, but it's going to be a League of Legends esports. So I think that's awesome, because there hasn't really been a full evolution of a management sim as an esport thing. So for the League of Legends company to be making one with you're doing League of Legends, that is pretty awesome, because I'm sure you'll be able to play with the real esports players, and it's validating esports even more, and I think it's really cool. And I honestly, even though I'm not going to play it, those aren't my type of games, I think that's one of my favorite things being announced here, just because it's so unique and awesome. Then we have another card game. So there's still more card games, trying to go out on the genre. And this one's actually the one that's the closest to playing it. You can actually technically play it if you get into the beta. They're kind of accepting people, and so that is that. It's called Legends of Runeterra, and it actually kind of looks like Artifact. And the thing is, what's special about this is there's not going to be booster packs. You just buy cards directly for either real money or the in-game currency earned through playing. So it's a very interesting model, and I actually like it a lot more, because you don't have to do the stupid loot boxes. It is going to be, you having to pay for the cards, but you just pay for the cards you want, and I think that's really cool. So it's honestly taking a lot of things of what Artifact was attempting to maybe do and possibly do them better. So I'm very interested in this. On top of that, there was also a game that's kind of like Diablo right now. It's just called Project F. It's going to kind of be like Diablo, and it makes sense because, League of Legends gameplay is so much close to the, Diablo gameplay, what it would be like. And so that's kind of awesome and expected. And the things that weren't really game related is the TFT. So, Teamight Tactics, that is getting ported to mobile. So, that was, a big thing. A lot of the reasons why why people were liking Underlords more. I'm still playing Underlords a lot, but once Teamfight Tactics goes to mobile, I might try it a little bit more because that's mainly where I play my auto chess. But that is very interesting. And they also announced a animated series, like a TV series for League of Legends, and that is really cool as well. So overall, one thing that I think they are definitely trying to do is, Tencent, the Chinese, gaming kind of entertainment conglomerate, owns 100% of Riot Games. And so I think that they are just trying to get their foot in every esports scene they possibly can and kind of monopolize all of esports, because card games with Hearthstone are a super big, esport, because Blizzard kind of makes it an esport. I mean, same for Magic Arena. Fighting games, massive esport, whether it's Smash or more traditional ones like Street Fighter and, Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that. Tactical FPS, CSGO is, quite possibly the biggest esport right now. And so them trying to put something that's going to be a tactical FPS, that's pretty interesting. So they're trying to be the new Blizzard, and, right after, it's kind of funny because Blizzard is in a lot of hot water right now because of the whole banning someone, because they're trying to, not want China to not hate them, but yet this Riot Games is 100% owned by Tencent, which is a Chinese company. So it's very interesting, and it does make you almost not want to play some of these games. In a way, I know I'll probably get a little bit hate of that, but just because of all the Blizzard stuff going on. But these are their own games. If they're good games, I'll definitely want to try them out. But overall, let me know in the comments down below which one of these games you're the most excited for, if any of them at all. Maybe you don't care about any of them, but if you have a favorite game, one of these things that are very interesting to you and exciting you, let me know in the comments down below. I think the biggest one for me is just the tactical, multiplayer FPS, but I'd love to hear what you guys think. And if you guys enjoyed this video, then consider leaving a like down below and subscribing to see more content and news. And if you guys are having a great day today, I hope you continue having a great day. If you guys aren't having a great day, I hope you guys start having a great day. But either way, guys, I hope you guys have a great day. See you guys next time.